Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start on this tutorial real quick. First of all, these are examples of double exposures that I've done this year. These are all my friends, I know them well. This is Senior Portrait Client. This is a model that we did a photo shoot earlier this year, and this is my friend. We kind of threw together a photo shoot a month ago. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Pop open Photoshop, and I just want to show you the effects. This is the original, and this is with the effect. No, this is not the original. This is the original, and this is with the effect, or with this effect. Either way you want to go with it. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Now, what we want to do is, let's get rid of that. Now, let's start with the original. You want to get that picture that's going to go inside of the model. So like, what you want to do is you want to go and I'll put the link inside of the description, and let's go ahead and go here and put it here. Drag it on over, and you want to make it really big because you don't want the cars to show up in the picture. So let's make it really big. It doesn't really matter though. It's not gonna make a big difference. You just don't want to mess around. So click on the move tool, and you're gonna drag this around a little bit and just get it to where the cars aren't really on the right side here, because the model's on the right side. Alright, so let's just say we'll leave it right here. But basically you're gonna change the blending mode to screen. Now what screen does, basically it'll make a picture only react to the dark parts of a picture. So these white parts won't show up in the picture. It'll just edge her out, basically. And you've probably seen this effect on a few hipster album covers or something. So you're gonna click here, and you're gonna go, and you're going to click for screen. Now when you screen, you see the effect kind of already makes itself, basically. So you could stop there if you wanted to, or you could take it a step further. What you might want to do is you might want to erase this side over here. Now you can't technically just erase it. What you can do is paint white over it, because it's, when you use the eyedropper tool, it'll show you that it's actually white. It's fully white. So you can fill the rest of it in with white. Now you're going to take this brush, and you're going to make a soft brush, make it big enough, and then just kind of do some white right here, and then you're good. Okay, now if you want to shape anything out, make sure you're on the background layer, and like if you want to shape some hair out, make sure it's still set to white, or whatever color you want to use to shape it out. And if the background is not completely white, in that case you would just have to kind of either use the liquify tool, or just kind of work with your retouching skills a bit to do something else. So if you wanted to retouch the hair a little bit, if that's what you're into. So let's keep it moving real quick, speed through all that. So alright, now we got this little hole right here in her shirt. Well, it's not in her shirt actually, it's a hole between the vest and the shirt. So what you can do is, the romper in the shirt actually, what you can do is you can go on the background layer, and since I told you that screen reacts to black, you can take this black, and I guess we can drop the opacity just so it'll blend in well. And you can take this black and you can rub it right here on the white spot, and it'll disappear. A couple clicks actually. We can just bring that back to 100%. I just didn't want to make it look mushy. Okay, alright, so now you see the effect is basically done. You can stop here, or you can take it a step further. If you click here, go to the adjustment layers, and you can go to gradient map. Click on gradient map, and you got all these choices. Look, it's already stormy, it's pretty. When you get here, you won't have all these selections popped up. You can click on this bar here, this little gear here, go to photographic toning, and click append to add it to the list. If you hit OK, you'll probably cover up the list, but I'm not going to hit append because it's already there. So you can click, play around, do whatever you want to, depending on your taste and what you like to do. You can even go and make in your custom gradients and stuff. So you could do whatever it is that your heart desires and play around with these. I usually like to go for platinum here, and platinum looks really stormy and it's nice. And you could even go in and make curves adjustments. Go in here, and if you want to make it matte, you're going to pull this down just a tad bit. With the curves adjustments is right here. Click it, it'll pop up. And then you just pull this in right here up a little bit and give it a little matte feel. Not too far, not too far. Give it a little matte. And or you can just leave it there, add a little contrast with it. just play around. I could show you about curves adjustments in another video if you leave a comment and ask me how to use them. They work great. They're really awesome. So, well, that's it, guys and girls. So, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe, please. And we'll make some really awesome stuff next week. Thank you.